Hi, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm excited to talk about a Hoya plant haul. I'm excited for today's video because originally, when I was planning it, I thought, okay, I'm going to make a wish list video, and then it so happens that I met this seller that happened to have my wish list plants. So I am so excited that I was able to get many of the plants on my wish list and then some. So let's get started. In the past, for the month of January so far, I have accumulated, I think, 10 Hoyas so far. So I went from one Hoya, the Australis Lisa. So let's start off with what I got earlier this month. So I will insert a clip onto the side of what I acquired this month. So this month I got a Hoya Mathilde, I think it's called. And I got this from an online seller. We went and picked it up, and it's a teeny tiny cutting, but that's okay. Since then, I have chopped that teeny tiny cutting into further pieces, like into smaller cuttings, and I'm rooting them all separately. So hopefully I can get like a plant, like a full-on plant with, with it nice and full, with a nice full base and cascading. And then last week in my plant shopping video at Home Depot, I got I was surprised at what I got. I got a Hoya, I think it's a Whanana silver. So that I was very surprised about. So I picked up that plant at Home Depot for $11.99. Be sure to check out that video. Like, the plants were amazing at Home Depot. Another Hoya that I got around the same time is the Lacunosa, is the Hoya Mint Coin. Oh my goodness, this Hoya is so beautiful. I'll show you a clip of my cutting. Again, very, very small, but I'll also show you what this plant can look like. It is so minty and beautiful. I know it's one of the most sought after Hoya right now, and so Hoyas, I should say, right now. And so I'm just happy to have just a little small cutting, and hopefully it will grow into a beautiful plant. So far, the cutting is doing really well. It's doing better than the Mathilde, and I've heard that the Mathilde is very fast growing. So I'm excited at what's going to happen for the next few weeks. I have acquired these three Hoyas in the past 3 weeks or so. So now I'm moving on to my wish list plants. So the rest of the Hoyas that were on my list is a Hoya Waymaniae or Waymaniae round leaf. So this is the name here, and it's got these really long shoots here. Like, wow, super long. And it's interesting because the leaves on this Hoya are a bit tough. They're firm. That's the word I'm looking for. They're quite firm. And on the undersides of them, it's sort of sun-stressed. It has that reddish sun-stressed look to it. And it has just the tiniest bit of splash on the leaves. This Hoya, though, has sort of like, there's texture to these leaves. It's soft, and there's a bit of texture on it. So my one fear is that it'll be a pest magnet, is that it will attract a lot of pests, because pests like these sort of textures where they cannot be easily wiped away. So yeah, but any tips that you have for this Hoya, I definitely would appreciate it. But yeah, this is the first one, and this is the round leaf form, and it's in a self-watering pot growing in what I believe is pond. So that's this one. So this one, the grower suggested when they were like, oh, would you like this one? This is one of my favorites. I'm like, okay, I'll try this one. So the next one is a Hoya Walliniana Variegated. So that's this one here. I love that it's beautifully labeled. And so that's what my cutting looks like. Such a beautiful specimen. And what, at first when I looked at it, to show you how much I know about Hoyas, I thought, wait, did she give me two different plants? But no, it's just how beautiful this plant is. One part of the plant may look like this creamish color, and another part may have this reddish sun-stressed color. Like, wow, very, very pretty. And I'll also show you an image of what it could look like when it's a mature plant. Like, it is stunning. It's gorgeous. So they're in these little, I call them test tubes, but they're in these little uh, containers here for travel. So that's this one. That one I was not expecting to get. And the rest were on my wish list. I'm so excited. This is a Hoya silver dollar. This is it here. Oh man, look at this. Look at the silver. This minty sort of silverness on the leaves. These two leaves are really close together. It's funny. This one is the front of this leaf and this one. So they literally were growing like this. And then on the back sides of the leaf is this like sort of, it looks like a different like plant itself, because it has this sort of splashy like look to the back of the leaves. It's really pretty. I really like it. And it has this really long shoot here, and it's just gorgeous. This was when I first saw this plant, yes, I was like, I need this one in my life. It is gorgeous. And I'm a big fan of the tougher, the firmer leafed Hoyas. So I like plants with like substantial leaves. You know, I'm a bit wary of like the softer, more delicate leaves like the last one I showed you. So yeah, this is a silver dollar, and here's what it could look like when it's mature, like a nice big one. So I'm quite thrilled. And so another cutting that I have here is the Carnosa Wilbur Graves. Ready? Russian. I know, not the China, the Russian one. So that's this one. Look at the leaves. I really hope my camera is focusing of it, but look at this. And what I like about the Russian is that it has rounder leaves. I really like round leaves. I'm not a big fan of like the long finger-like leaves on the Hoya. It's not really my favorite. So yeah, this one is gorgeous. Again, I'll show you what the potential of this plant is. I'm so excited. And yeah, oh man, I'm really excited to have landed one of these. So yeah, again, all tips, I take it. I welcome all tips and feedback. How's the video going? Like what you see? I know, I am so excited. If you like this video so far, give me a thumbs up down below. And trust me, if you subscribe, you're gonna enjoy the rest of the content on my channel. Okay, let's keep going. Another plant that I acquired today is this one, and I put it in another test tube here, and this is the Hoya Carnosa Freckled Splash. Oh my goodness, I love this plant. Oh my, it makes me so excited. Like the variegation, the splash. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I really hope that you can see it. And I really am happy with this cutting. It's a very generous cutting. Like, it looks so good. And I'm very happy. It's nice and firm. And oh man, I'm so excited. And this plant, like, so this one here, very variegated, very freckled. And this one just about half, and the other one is the same. But I was watching Kevin, and he was saying that whenever you have like a Hoya or a plant where there's a lot of variegation on like the lower leaves, it's a really good idea to cut where the variegation is high. That way, one of the new shoots, if it shoots off of, for example, the left side, the DNA in this side, for example, this side here, the leaves here will have higher variegation in here. So I might. So yeah, I'm so excited. And again, this is the Carnosa Freckled Splash. This is what this plant could look like. Yeah, I know, exciting. Next on my list is this one. So this is one from my mom and I to share. This is a Hoya, man, I don't know how people say this, a Hoya Heuschkeliana variegated. Heuschkeliana variegated. So this is it here. Oh my goodness. Like, look at this beaut. Look at the variegation on this plant. This Hoya, really, I got this because my mom is in love with it. And naturally, you can tell why. You can see why, because this is what a grown mature plant looks like. Again, it's very similar to the one we've seen before, where it can have like these really beautiful variegated green and white leaves. And then, well, green and white, yes, in the middle, it's a bit white. So I am really excited, and it has so much growth. Like, look at this new growth coming in at the side there. Like, this looks like a very rewarding plant, and new growth coming out at the top. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what can happen in my care. I'm very excited. So again, I welcome all of the tips. I hope that I can keep all of these babies alive because they are beautiful. I'm getting it out. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And it's this one right here. And it's the Hoya New Guinea Ghost. That's this one here. Oh, I know, so beautiful. So this one, I think when I was coming into the car with this, I think this was sort of sticking out of the bag. So I think it got a little bit of temperature shock from when I was getting into the car. So these leaves, they're a little bit sad, but I have a lot of opportunities for variegation, for like propagation here. I have many nodes. I have lots of roots sticking out here. So, but look at this. We have some roots coming out of here, and let me show you what this plant can look like. Wow. Yes, you probably already know this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited. Again, like, it has this very, very minty type of variegation. So I think you see a theme here with my selections. I love the minty look. Like, I have a lot of white cream variegation and green in my collection right now. Yeah, I'm leaning towards like the minty silver like plants. That's where I'm going right now. So before I place these plants into quarantine, I'm just going to put them into a medium so that they can begin propagating. So I took some sphagnum moss and some perlite and mixed that together and got them all wet with water with a little fertilizer in it. I used sphagnum moss and perlite because I feel like it creates more soil-like roots. I wouldn't want to put them into water or pond because I prefer to have soil roots instead of water roots, and my intention is to put this plant into soil. So that's what I did, and I added the perlite to create a little bit more aeration in the soil. And also sometimes sphagnum moss can be really hard to take off of roots of cuttings. So hopefully the perlite will help to make it a little bit easier to take the medium off when potting it up into soil. It's so cute. It's adorable. And then I'm just going to take the label that it came with and attach it onto this little bottle. And then I also have a little propagation stand. So I'm going to place all of the test tubes in there and put them into a prop box where they can be not only isolated, but they can enjoy some high humidity, and hopefully we'll get roots in no time. In case you're wondering, I purchased these cuttings from Jenna's Plants. She's here on YouTube and has a pretty popular page on Instagram as well. This video isn't sponsored, just spreading the love. And that's it for today's Hoya plant haul. So how many did we talk about? I've lost count, but that's it. I am so excited about these. I'm excited and nervous, to be honest. I'm excited and nervous. It's a lot of new plants in my care. I need to do a lot of research, but I hope that I can do them justice and I can give them a grand welcome into my collection and help them and grow with them and learn from them and just help them become beautiful plants, the beautiful plants that they can become. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you spending some of your day with me. If you like this video, you may want to check out these other videos on my channel, and you can subscribe by clicking right over my shoulder here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.